Good morning, Wildcats, and welcome back to HBWN. I'm Jules Wildcat.
And I'm Gentry Spresser. This past week was a very special week here at Har-Ber.
That's right, Gentry. This past week was homecoming. With new traditions mixing with old, it was definitely a week worth remembering.
On this episode, we'll recap this past week and all the festivities leading up to the coronation of the homecoming queen. Let's get right to it. There's no time to waste. Today is Friday, October 5th, 2018, and Har-Ber Wildcat News starts
right now.
Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear, when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you, 'cause you're there for me too.
The week leading up to homecoming has been a very exciting week. With student pep at an all-time high, it makes for a very eventful and spirit-filled week.
That's right, Jules. Students are always encouraged to bring a positive attitude and hype with them to school. But with homecoming week, we get to see a little bit of the extreme side of school spirit. Here's the story.
Here at Har-Ber, students are encouraged to show their school spirit in fun and exciting ways. In preparation for last week's homecoming game, Student Council set aside an entire week dedicated to showing school spirit.
Well, the main purpose, I think, is just to give students something to have fun with. Like, it's just fun to come up with the ideas for the different days. It gives them a reason to get excited about the football game or whatever game is coming up.
Student Council encouraged student involvement by posting surveys on Instagram so that the students could pick each theme they were interested in.
So Monday was Movie Monday, Tuesday was Vine/Meme Day, Wednesday was Wake Up Like This Wednesday, which is Pajama Day, Thursday is 90s Day, and then Friday was Jerseys Day.
Student Council chose the Spirit King and Queen that was chosen from each grade level based on the creativity of their outfits.
I was pretty excited when I won because there were so many people that dressed up good and everyone tried really hard to participate every day. And so whenever they called my name out, I was pretty surprised and excited. My favorite day was definitely 90s Day because I already had lots of clothes that worked with it, vintage clothes, and I felt like I could be myself on 90s Day, kind of.
After a week of seeing exceptional spirit, we here at HBWN encourage you to show your Wildcat spirit every day. For HBWN, I'm Chris Perea.
Don't forget that school spirit doesn't need a designated week to be shown. Our Lady Wildcat volleyball team plays every Tuesday and Thursday, are currently seated at number 1 in the 6A conference, and will soon be headed into state tournament held at Bentonville High School. As always, the Har-Ber Blue Crew will be there, but come on out and show your support and watch the Lady Wildcats take first.
Every year, there are several events that take place leading up and following the homecoming game that make the week more than memorable. I personally got involved this week and had a lot of fun doing it. From dressing up as my favorite movie character on Monday to the annual parade, doing the cha-cha slide Saturday night. It's an exciting time to be a Wildcat. Take a look at the recap of all the festivities this past week.
Homecoming festivities is where students get the chance to pay to bash a car, go to the parade, and even go to the school dance.
So the homecoming parade is a Har-Ber tradition. We do it every year, and it's just a way for all of the clubs and organizations of the school to kind of celebrate and come together and just have a fun time. I mean, every organization and club gets their own float, and they get to pick their own theme, and they get to decorate it, and all their members can dress up and just have fun. I think that the parade is just a cool way to show all that Har-Ber is involved in and all the different organizations that we have, and just a way to get everyone involved. My favorite part of the parade is making the float. I've been on the student council float since sophomore year, and it's always just been so much fun to decorate the float and to come up with a new theme and just to dress up.
The opportunities for students to get involved are endless, whether it's using your art skills or just being a part of the fun.
So basically we got a car donated from a salvage yard, and what we did was we took sledgehammers and allowed students to literally bash the car. So just a cool opportunity to have a little fun. We basically were doing it, one, as a way to celebrate homecoming, 2 is a great fundraiser for the debate and forensics team. And 3, just to kind of get out and have a little fun, a little stress relief. Some students thought it was gonna, be a lot easier than it was. There was one gentleman who hit the car with the sledgehammer, and he literally bounced off the car with the sledgehammer in hand.
Homecoming week is meant to bring all students together in one big celebration, like getting everyone involved in the fun.
So there's 2 homecoming dances. There's the fall homecoming and the winter homecoming. And they're a little bit different. The fall homecoming is a little bit more formal, and we usually have more students at that one, but it's kind of starting to even out a little bit over the last couple years. And it's really just the point of homecoming is technically to give previous students who have already graduated a chance to come home to Har-Ber. So that's why, like, at the game and assemblies, they usually might say something right before, like, if any alumni are here, stand up so we can recognize you. That's what the point of it is. In fall, it's to recognize, like, fall sports and celebrate those things, and in winter, it's for that semester's sports and celebrating those things. But the dance itself it's really just for fun. I mean, it's to give the students a safe place to come, like, have a party and just enjoy themselves.
I'd like to give Student Council and all staff members a special thanks for helping organize this year's festivities. For HBWN, I'm Kylie Wright.
Don't forget, all of these festivities lead up to the Friday night football game, and our Wildcats were able to walk away with their first conference win of the season against Heritage High School. Currently, Coach Wood is sitting at his 99th career win as a Wildcat. Be sure to tune into WCSN tonight to find out if he gets his 100th win against the crosstown rivals, Springdale Bulldogs.
Banging your head against a wall for 1 hour can burn 150 calories.
Well, then you must have done that for about 40 hours straight.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing, Jules. Let's take a quick commercial break, but don't go anywhere. When we come back, we will have a story on this year's homecoming queen. HBWN will be right back.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we needed.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as Arvest.
Arvest Bank, our customers say it best.
Hey, Nick, catch.
Wildcat fans, keep up with your favorite team all year long with the official app of Har-Ber Wildcat Athletics. A free download in the App Store and Google Play, the Har-Ber Athletics app will keep you up to date with all things Wildcat. Schedules, scores, rosters, news, social media, final score notifications, as well as live broadcasts are just a touch away. The official app of the Har-Ber Wildcats, proudly presented by McClarty Daniel. Download today for free in the App Store and Google Play.
I think Springdale Schools is a great place to teach. They have cared about my salary. They have cared about my time.
Administration is awesome. They want to be there for the kids. I mean, they are #1 priority.
The staff, teachers, everyone's very, very nice, very polite, and very welcoming. It really feels like a family.
It's always good when you have a diverse population like Springdale for kids in the classroom to see people that look like them, so it gives them a role model.
I always say if I had somebody like me in kindergarten that could speak both of the languages, that would be tons of help.
We go out of our way to provide everything that we can so that their children can get a wonderful education, because they are the leaders of tomorrow.
Northwest Arkansas, it's growing. That's one of the great things.
I am originally from San Antonio, and I cannot tell you, this is a wonderful place to raise your children.
It's just a great place to live, to work, and just to have fun.
Welcome back. While you were away, Jules burned another 150 calories, and we put together a story on this year's homecoming queen.
That's right, Gentry, rowboats galore. One of the longest standing traditions at any high school is the crowning of our homecoming queen. Our team was standing by last Friday night to catch up with her and just to see what it really meant to her. Here's the story. For senior Tori Sugg, homecoming queen meant more to her than just a crown. She saw it as an opportunity to represent her alma mater.
For homecoming maids, it's based on nominations. We put out a poll for our students that we send out in the mass email that goes on the announcements, and it's announced on the intercom and on our social media for our student council. They walk in ascending order, so they go sophomores and then juniors and then seniors, and then it all goes alphabetically, just because that way it makes it easier for us to announce them. Whenever they walk, they usually walk down, the middle of the basketball court and then walk to the stage, and there's chairs sitting up on the stage. So we have to decorate that, it's just making sure everything is centered, because sometimes it's off-centered, and then making sure there's enough room for a lighthouse because they perform on the side for us.
With all of the hard work put into organizing and decorating the homecoming pep rally, this group of students is absolutely necessary for the maids' confidence while walking down the aisle.
I had the opportunity of walking Tori on homecoming court, and it was very fun. She looked very beautiful in her dress. I was next to Tori whenever she was announced that she was on the homecoming ballot, and she didn't really care. She was very humble about it, but I could tell that she was really happy inside. I could see the excitement in her face. I was very happy I could be there right with her.
Being awarded homecoming queen is not only a fun experience for the maids, it's an honorable tradition that's been carried on for years here at Har-Ber.
I feel very honored and excited to be a part of this and to show all the other girls how fun it is, and I hope that everyone can experience this in their time. I want everyone to know that, thank you for letting me be out there and have this opportunity, because it's been so awesome, and thank y'all.
We want to congratulate all of the homecoming maids who have gotten the honor to be a part of this ongoing tradition here at Har-Ber High School, and special thanks to Student Council for putting on all homecoming festivities for the week. For HBWN, I'm Jules Wildcat.
Congratulations to Tori Sugg on winning homecoming queen, and congratulations to all the other maids for making the court.
Don't forget tonight, as our Wildcats are taking on crosstown rival Springdale at a sold-out Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. There's expected to be around 10,000 in attendance, so be sure to get there early.
That's right, tonight will be a historic night. Either Coach Wood will get his 100th career win as a Wildcat, or the Bulldogs will beat the Wildcats for the first time in 12 years.
Be sure to tune in into next show as we take a look at 2 different groups here at Har-Ber, including one all about cars.
Be sure to follow us on social media to keep up with all things Har-Ber as well. For HBWN, I'm Gentry Spresser.
And I'm Jules Wildcat. We'll see you next time, Cats.
Your job's a joke.